of our leaders. He who has constantly exemplified the value and standards of Clark Atlanta University through his leadership, engagement, and commitment to excellence. So at this point, I'm not going to go any further, but I want you to welcome Makale Cummings, who will introduce the speaker.
Woo! Woo! Anita! Makale!
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I have to do better than that. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
There we go. My name is Makale Cummings. I'm a proud member of the Clark Atlanta University MBA class of 2026.
Woo!
Residing from the east side of Atlanta.
Woo! Decatur.
I want to start by saying, getting to stand here today in front of my family, in front of my cohort, and this institution is something I do not take lightly. We have endured a lot. We deserve to be celebrated. We are part of a rare group of African Americans representing less than 10% of all MBA graduates in this country. Some of us are 6%ers, males. Some of us are 4% African American women, and some of us 1% Hispanic. Shout out Evie. What we have accomplished in this room today is not common, it's not easy. It is something that should not be taken for granted. Now I need you to travel back with me for a second, back to 2024, back to the MBA launch. We were brand new, we were nervous, excited, with one mission in mind. Our speaker was there. She came and spoke to our cohort at the very start of the journey. Before we earned anything, before we had proven anything, she was there pouring into us motivation. And we carried this through every late night assignment, fun with finance, every case study, and every moment this program tested us. And then she watched from a distance. Through LinkedIn, she witnessed our cohort grow. She saw our accolades, she saw what we've become. And now 2 years later, here she is, standing at the finish line with us. Now, I don't believe in coincidences, or coincidence, whatever you say. But that's full circle. But let me take you through her journey. Long before she set foot on this campus, she was already a builder. Growing up in Buffalo, New York. I saw something. Buffalo? No, okay. I don't represent my bad. She carried an entrepreneurial spirit that no classroom could give to her. She went on to manage operations for 2 nail salons, one in Georgia and one in New York, where she holds professional licenses in both states. In other words, she was a businesswoman before she had the letters behind her name. In TikTok terms, she's a birthday. I had to work that in. And then the world shifted. When the global pandemic forced for many of us to pause, to reassess, and to reimagine, she made a move. She chose to pivot. She enrolled in Clark Atlanta University's Graduate School of Business Administration to pursue her MBA, and she never looked back. While earning that degree, she didn't just study, she was very involved. She led her team to a first place victory at the National Black MBA Graduate Case Competition, sponsored by Stellantis. She served as a CAU Graduate Ambassador and peer mentor for first-year MBA students. She earned a Marsh McLennan Rise Fellowship, researching DEI and corporate social responsibility around healthcare disparities in underserved communities, and as well as completing a summer strategy and management internship at Bank of America, working directly alongside senior executives. She graduated on this very campus in 2022, but she didn't stop there, not even close. Professionally, she rose from associate to assistant vice president and senior business control specialist at Bank of America. I just want y'all to know, Black women hold just 1.6% of VP level positions in corporate America, so that's a big deal. But along the way, she became a better money habits champion, educating her community in financial literacy and driving wellness programs for those who need it most. Speaking of communities, she serves as vice president of the CAU Alumni Association Charlotte chapter and has volunteered with the NAACP, the American Heart Association, March of Diamonds, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and for her CAU family, has been a mentor to MBA students, including me, and other alumni since 2022, because she never forgot where she came from. Now, her path was not traditional. It was not linear, but she kept the faith in herself, in her purpose, and in the belief that every single experience was preparing her for something greater. And I feel like that's what we will hear here tonight. Her story is not just inspiring, it is a mirror. Every person sitting in these seats has had a moment where the path or the plan fell apart, where you had to pivot, where you had to choose between comfortable road and the right road. She chose the right road every time, not because it was easy, because she never stopped believing in herself and the version of herself that was worth fighting for. Clark Atlanta, please help me welcome to the stage a Panther, a leading and thriving businesswoman, and a proud member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Introducing future doctor, potential, Miss Rashida H. Muhammad.